Hey, it's Steve Barcelo. I'm in South Carolina. I just left the town of Dillon. I'm literally pulling out of the South Carolina Visitors Center, which is not open. I'm not sure what time they opened. Let this trucker go by. So I'm just getting back on 95 here. I was going to grab a map so I had something to go by. As you can see, it's raining. News I heard this morning, they've rounded up over 20 monkeys, so they're starting to collect them, which is good. I haven't heard any horror stories about any monkeys being harmed, so that's all positive, which is the way you want the story to go. But I've got a good 2.5-hour ride to the location. So once I get there, I can scope out what's going on. Hopefully the rain subsides, but I can get some B-roll and kind of shoot the signs and stuff that I need for the neighborhood. Figure out which motel I'm staying at. There is a Motel 6 there. Wow, man, this wind's really blowing here. Weird. Which is dog friendly. They don't charge you for a dog for the first night. But there's a couple other like just basic motels with a dog fee. If they're reasonable, I might consider them. Just basically just clean, safe, halfway decent internet is really all I'm looking for. Just the roof over our head, a place, especially if some of these places, some are good as far as giving you a workstation. Most don't. So a lot of times, even though I don't have a desk with me, I carry a little pop-up table. I am carrying a chair. Yeah, like an outdoor chair. Because sometimes I've gone to some motels and there's no place to sit but the bed. And if you're trying to work, that's kind of rough. At least for me, my back goes out after a while. Sitting watching something on your laptop on the bed is one thing. Trying to work is a whole other. Especially editing film. Now, I'm not sure how much media is going to be down there. Now that catching monkeys, I'm thinking there'll be a little more interest. It seems like the media kind of lost interest in this story. It's not quite a week old. I guess it's about 4 or 5 days old. I couldn't come down until after the weekend. I had to run the museum. So I'm playing catch up. So I just want to grab what I can. Coming up on Buc-ee's. That's my whiny transmission of this truck. Been like that since day one. Especially with any kind of uphill climb. So I'm going to stop here. I'm going to gas up. Gives me a chance to stretch my legs a little bit. Not that I've been on the road that long, but this place is amazing. It's always full. Always packed. Hopefully they have some turkey jerky. They had this huge beef jerky and some turkey jerky and stuff in their section. So since I can't eat beef or pork, turkey jerky it is if they have it. This place is just amazing how many gas pumps they have. First thing is I'm going to get gas. All right, we've been over checking on the escaped monkeys over at Alpha Genesis Primate Research Center. And one of the things we found out by going there is they do oversee Monkey Island, which is Morgan Island, is the actual official name, which is just on the coast here. And those are monkeys that were brought here from
Puerto
Rico back in the 70s, right?
I don't know about the 70s, but it's at Puerto Rico.
I think that's good.
I can like look in the file.
Yeah. And yeah, we're so organized here. This, this is the way it always is. All right, yesterday we actually got some pretty cool stuff. We just went back there to check on. I'm just finalizing the video. I'm going to edit it up today, get it out. We actually saw what we believe a monkey in a tree. We got with a thermal imager. I'll show you some of that. There was more of a news presence. Now, from what we've heard today, they've gotten the bulk of the monkeys back. I think depends what media outlet you go through, how many monkeys are still out there, but it's like possibly as low as 13. I don't know if that's accurate because I'm going to look for a press release again to see if they're putting anything out. But definitely, it was more than half were caught yesterday morning, and we were there. We actually got video of one of the carts coming in. The police had a presence out there, and the cops are doing a great job and very, very good with the media. Praises to everybody. One of the vehicles came back in, and as I got it, they had a big cage, and I've used them as commissioner in town when we catch animals in town, and they had it covered with a tarp. Now, you'd only cover it to keep the animal inside from freaking out. Think there's a monkey in the cage? Since it's covered, I'm assuming so. So there had to be at least one monkey in there, maybe multiples. I don't know how many went in at one time before the cage triggered. So at least we got that going in. So it showed they were still actively using give-a-heart traps to catch monkeys. Fairly good media presence considering we're literally in the middle of nowhere. I mean, we actually had to go try to find some food here, and there's nothing. We had to drive, what, 20 miles?
I don't know. It took a little while, though. Just
to get something to eat here. We went to a Piggly Wiggly. And actually, it was actually a halfway decent Piggly Wiggly compared to what I'm used to in Littleton. But we found food. So today we're just kind of wrapping things up. We're going to see what else we pick up. What else do we have to cover?
Well, we're here at the plantation.
Yeah, we're going to check out the plantation while we're here. We're going to see what else. And we've been hearing about a lot of paranormal activity in the area. And of course, you know how it is. Once we show up at a hotel and we have the vehicle and people start, we pass out information cards. We're wearing the shirts we're representing. And basically people go like, you're into the paranormal? And everyone has a story to tell you. And that's how it always ends up going. So it's good that we're here. We got a little more time to be in town and do a little more follow-up. Plus, we're here if there's any more developments on the monkeys. So at least so far, I think the monkey story has been a positive one.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it seems humane, and like they're catching the monkeys.
Yeah, they're not shooting or killing them.
Yeah.
Nobody's been attacked by a monkey, and
we know about.
And they seem to be staying together. Like we've been told, it's all female monkeys. Now we're hearing more information that you do want to stay away from the monkeys. They most likely are carrying
like herpes B.
Yeah, herpes simplex B, which can be deadly, transmitted to humans. So do not kiss the monkeys. So basically, they even tell people keep your windows shut, doors shut. Now the thing we saw in the tree at first, I thought it was a squirrel, but it looked too big to be a squirrel, and it was leaping from tree to tree. Now I didn't have video on the thermal. I was just literally using it with the AGM through the phone, but I'll show you some of the images there. It looks big, and it looked monkeyish. I mean, not a big monkey. These things are only about, I think, 2 foot high. And but that kind of fit the bill the way it was leaping. It wasn't doing corkscrew thing that squirrels do. It was, you know, running and then leaping and leaping and leaping. It was, you know, so it was right by the fence, but in the back road of the Primate Research Center. So, but we got some pretty interesting stuff. I'm going to put it in here. We're going to add anything else we pick up along the way. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Talk to you guys a little bit. Think there's a monkey in the cage? Since it's covered, I'm assuming so.